Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we are going to talk about our latest acquisition. Is it special? 2023, a 70th anniversary Corvette, and I'm going to give you the details because it is very special. Give you the details in a minute. Greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we are going to talk about such a special car. This is the first one I've actually got to sit and look at and start to learn a little bit about. A 2023 70th anniversary Corvette. Mid-mounted motor, remember that? I mean, that was one of the things they dreamed about. From 1959 they talked about, we've got to get this Corvette and have a mid-mounted motor. Well, in 2020 they finally did it, but I'll tell you what, in 2023 the options and accessories and the performance or whatever on a Corvette such as this is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to give you all the details. You're going to want to watch this video from start to finish. We're going to do a walk around, we're going to do a cold start, we're going to show you some of the interesting features this particular car has. Now you can click on the link in the description, it'll take you right to our website and you have all the information there, the pricing as well, and you'll have access to close to 100 classic and collectible vehicles we currently have in inventory. So our website being www.ellingsonmotorcars.com. If you're looking to find that first or your 100th classic collectible, guess what? We probably have it on the sales floor. Take a look at our website. But let's get back to this car. It is so special. Like I said, I have not seen one of these in person, but this absolutely is just a phenomenal car. I can't believe all the technology that has gone into and the thinking that they've done on these cars. Not to mention performance. I mean, you've got almost 500 horsepower under the hood in the late model V8 that this thing has with all the special, performance that goes with it. Unbelievable. The computers. I've had lots of Corvettes in my life. I've had C1s, 2s, 3s, 4s. I mean, I've had lots of them, but I'll tell you what, this is absolutely phenomenal. Now, the biggest thing, of course, this is the anniversary edition. That means it has the white, the tri-coat paint scheme on this car, the pearl that you can only get on the anniversary edition. It also has the stripe package that's on it, the dual racing stripes, which is only to be found again on the anniversary package. This thing is really special. I don't know what the total production actually is going to be of this particular model, but trust me, it's not going to be a lot of them. So if you're looking for that really special one, we've got it right here. Like I said, everything on this car is high-tech, super unique to this particular car. I mean, the 8-speed dual clutch automatic, I mean, it is like, that is really, really high-tech, and it really goes like crazy. The 6.2 liter engine, like I said, close to 500 horsepower. Think of what those early Corvettes came out. I mean, we thought when they came out with the the V8 1955, I mean, it saved Corvette, to tell the truth, because Corvette really, when it first came out, really wasn't that strong of a sales deal, and they were really questioning it. But once they put that V8 in the car, they started the performance deal. And there's another thing to have on this car. They have a package called the Z51 package. Lots of performance stuff that goes with that. I mean, there's so much to talk about this car. I could be talking for an hour, but I mean, I've only got a short time here, so we're going to try to hit the highlights, needless to say. Beautiful wheels and tires on these cars, 19-inch front ones, 20-inch back, the radial tires with the 20-spoke special rims and the special markings on the calipers and whatever. Every option that you can think of. I mean, I'm going to start listing off some of the options this car has. Of course, power steering, special power brake setup with the discs all the way around. I mean, this car will go really fast. You're certainly going to want to be able to stop. Probably going to be one of those things that I would really think about. It's got other stuff. I mean, you've got every kind of modern convenience, from you know, the power steering, power brakes. You've got dual air conditioners, power windows, power seats. It's got cruise control. It's got AM, FM, Bluetooth. I mean, all that stuff is, you know, really, really special. But this one, with being the anniversary edition, it has a very special limited stuff, whatever. The coolest, one of the coolest things that I think this thing has that I didn't even know they had, it was something I had to learn about. It's got the front suspension. If you're driving, it's called the front lift memory. So in other words, when you pull into your driveway, anyone knows if you have these older Corvettes, the front spoiler would rub on your driveway if you had any inclination whatsoever that it would do it. This thing will actually remember almost 1,000 locations where it has to take that into effect, and it will do that. So if you're coming home and you're going in your driveway, it'll know that you're almost there, and it'll lift the front end up so you won't drag on your concrete or going into your garage. I mean, what an incredible, cool deal no matter what. Now you look at this and go, yeah, it's a convertible. Where's the hard? It is a power convertible top, hard top, of course. Flick of a button, boom, this thing opens. It will be in the videos. You'll have to watch that because that's really, really special. Not just you're going to be caught in the rain, but you know, hey, it can happen. Once in a while we misjudge on a really nice day. It can happen. But yeah, it's one of these cars, you know, all this stuff. You can remote start. I mean, you can make the top go down remotely as well. It's got a trunk area in the back, so you actually could probably get a set of golf clubs in there if you really wanted to. No ifs, ands, or buts. I love the mirrors, the hideaway mirrors. I love the little Stingray on the back deck lid. That to me is just really cool. You know, there is even a small trunk area in the front. Remember, this is a mid-mounted motor, so you have room at both ends on this car. But just look at the interior. I mean, all the finger controls, all the paddle shifters right there on your fingers, all the other controls. The anniversary edition has special Napa leather seats. I mean, they're heated and cooled seats. I mean, beautiful red stitching all the way around in this car. Red seat belts, kind of one of those things that differentiate this interior from others. And that's what I'm saying. It's just really, really neat to have because it's so special. This thing even has a special set of leather luggage that goes with the car. I mean, I remember that. They did that back in the old Packards, back in the old days. And I think the La Femme had some suitcases, which was an old Dodge from 1956 that had their own luggage. Well, this has as well. And we have all the original paperwork. We have all the stuff that came with the car. So obviously, you know, a car of this nature, you're going to want to take care of. It's going to be the prize of your entire collection. And it's going to have one of those high-end, you know, collectible values if you have all the stuff. Now, you're going to want to look at our Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok sites because we have all the information there on all our cars and whatnot as well. You know, give us a like. Leave us a comment or subscribe. We appreciate it very much. But yeah, you'll find all of our current inventory, and as an added bonus, you'll find some of the cars we've sold in the last several years as well. So if you're out on the internet perusing, take a look at that stuff as well. Yeah, this car you could sit and talk about for a long, long time, but you know, I just have never seen one of the anniversary edition ones right here. You'll want to, like I say, watch that entire video from start to finish because it really has a neat sound system because they have that special tuned exhaust that has different levels. I mean, you know, they have different performance packages, hit different buttons. The computer makes it do all kinds of neat stuff, you know. Give us a call. We'll do our best to explain all the details that we have on this car. I've got all, like I said, all the paperwork right in front of me, so give us a call at 763-428-7337. We're here Monday through Friday from 10 until 5 and Saturdays 10 to 4. For those of you who said, you know, I really like all your cars. I just want to come down and look at it in person. Hey, we'd love to have you come and look around. I'm sure you'll find something there that would intrigue you if you're an old car lover or you're someone who wants something new. This is also one of those things. I suppose you turn the key in this thing and it's almost guaranteed that's going to start. You know, some of the older cars, you got to always have a little bit more, you know, have to learn how to work with them, if you will. So if you're looking for your special first car, you're looking for your 100th edition, give us a call at Ellingson Motorcars right here in Rogers, Minnesota, 763-428-7337. 7337, or check out our website again with latest edition, newest arrivals at ellingsonmotorcars.com. Thank you again, and we will see you next time on our next video. Wow, this thing really has a sound. It sounds like it wants to get up and go. So many cool features in this car. I mean, from power tilt steering to the special covering on the dash and on the steering wheel. I mean, all your controls right here, your paddle shifters, your washer, wiper, cruise. But the coolest thing is, oh, look at that. I think there's even a heated steering wheel. Oh my gosh, who's gonna drive this in the winter? Anyway, one of the coolest things I gotta show you is how this top works. We are gonna do it right now. Look at this. Oh, this is so cool. Just hold the button just like this. What's nice is it does give you all the heads-up display. You know, this thing's got every kind of thing to tell you. There, it just puts everything down. It says folding top motion complete, puts the windows up, and we're done. Isn't that just the coolest? Now we're gonna go back the other way just because we gotta keep talking about some of this cool stuff. All right, here we go. Man, that is so cool. It reminds me of the old Skyliners that they had back in the 50s. There it goes, folding top, motion complete. Yes, this car has so many cool features in it. Now, remember I talked about one of the cool ones about the front end lift control. So there's a thing right here that will raise the front end so your front end doesn't scrape when you pull into your driveway. There's a control right in the middle console here. You just push the button, and it just vehicle rising. Isn't that just the coolest? Just in case you don't want it to scrape the front spoilers, and you get into your garage, and it's got a memory. It'll even know when you're getting close to home. It'll do it automatically in case you forget. You know, just one of those things. Such nice climate control, you know, air conditioning, heated seats. I mean, it's got all that cool stuff. You know, of course, you have all the typical stuff of, you know, your phone and your audio, the high Bose stereo system in here that's just really cool as well. No, it's one of those cars that GM has really outdone themselves, and I tell you what, you're looking for something really, really special. I mean, it's made for the driver. That's the coolest thing. I mean, this engine compartment, like I said, I've been in every year Corvette, not been in a C8. This is really special. Well, if you're looking for one of these to add to your collection, we got that 70th anniversary edition right here at Ellingson Motorcars. See you next time.